Hello dear students, welcome to Top Scholars. Today we'll be discussing about covalent molecules and their structure. So friends, let's first start with what do we mean by covalent molecules. Covalent molecules are formed by covalent bonds. So molecules which contain covalent bonds are called as covalent molecules. Now friends, these covalent bonds are formed by the sharing of electrons. So remember, covalent bonds are formed by the sharing of electrons, and molecules containing these covalent bonds are called as covalent molecules. So let's take an example over here to understand this, right? So here I have two hydrogen atoms as you can see over here. Now what is the atomic number of hydrogen? 1 exactly. So its electronic configuration is also 1. So as you can see over here, hydrogen has 1 electron in its first orbit, which is also its outermost orbit, right? So which means that hydrogen has 1 valence electron. Now here the red dot indicates the valence electron of hydrogen. So as you can see over here, each hydrogen atom has 1 valence electron. Now in order to become stable, hydrogen needs 1 more electron, right, to complete its duplet state. So what do these hydrogen atoms do is, each of these hydrogen atoms shares its 1 valence electron with the other hydrogen atom. So here these two hydrogen atoms have a shared pair of electrons. This shared pair of electron results in the formation of a covalent bond. Now friends, this single line between these two hydrogen atoms represents a covalent bond. Each single line represents a pair of electrons. So friends, a covalent bond is formed by the sharing of electrons. And molecules which contain these covalent bonds are called as covalent molecules. So hydrogen molecule consists of one single covalent bond. And this single covalent bond is represented by a line between these two hydrogen atoms. And remember friends, one single covalent bond consists of a pair of electrons. Let's take some more examples to understand the formation of covalent molecules, right? So the next one we have is chlorine molecule, that is Cl2. What is the atomic number of chlorine, friends? 17 exactly. So its electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 7. So as you can see, chlorine has 7 electrons in its outermost orbit, right? That is, it has 7 valence electrons. So in order to become stable, chlorine needs 1 more electron, right? Which means that if chlorine gets this 1 more electron, it will have electronic configuration 2, 8, 8, which is the electronic configuration of the nearest inert gas, that is argon. Exactly. So now let's see how chlorine molecule tries to attain this stable electronic configuration, right? So as you can see over here, the red dots represent the valence electrons of chlorine, right? So chlorine has 7 valence electrons, right? So here we have 2 chlorine atoms. Each of these 2 chlorine atoms have 7 valence electrons. So now in order to become stable, chlorine needs 1 more electron, right? So as to complete its octet and attain the stable configuration of the nearest inert gas, argon. Exactly. Now what do these chlorine atoms do? Each of these chlorine atoms share their 1 valence electron with the other chlorine atom. And thereby now each of the chlorine atom becomes stable with the octet state, that is 8 electron in its outermost orbit. Now as you can see, these 2 chlorine atoms have a shared pair of electron, and this shared pair of electron results in the formation of a single covalent bond, which is represented by a single line between the 2 chlorine atoms. And this single line represents 2 electrons, that is a pair of electrons. So here we have the formation of chlorine molecule, which is a covalent molecule as it contains covalent bond. To learn more about this topic, download Top Scholars app.